Hey, Nathan, how's your morning going?
Pretty good. I was just thinking about how to talk about your job in English today. It's funny, actually. I was trying to explain my job to someone yesterday, and it made me think, wow, this is harder than I thought.
Oh, yeah, I know that feeling. Sometimes when people ask me, so what do you do? I freeze for a second. Like, let me remember what I actually do all day.
Right? It's like suddenly my brain forgets my entire life. Job? Me? Work? What is that?
Exactly. But hey, hi everyone watching. I'm Nora, and I'm so happy you're here today.
And I'm Nathan. Thanks for joining us. Today we're talking about something super useful for English learners. How to talk about your job in English.
Yep. But first, let's warm up a little. It's always nice to ease into things. So, did you sleep okay last night?
Kinda. I had a weird dream.
Oh boy, here we go. What happened this time?
I dreamed I was late for work, and for some reason my car turned into a giant sandwich.
A sandwich?
Yes, like a big turkey sandwich with lettuce and tomato, and I was yelling, "No, I need to go to work!" And the sandwich car was like sliding around on the road.
That is the funniest thing ever. Maybe your brain is hungry for lunch.
Maybe. Or maybe work is just, always in my mind.
Same. But dreams like that are normal. When I used to work at a cafe, I had dreams where coffee cups were chasing me.
That sounds stressful.
Very stressful. Tiny cups with tiny legs. Terrifying.
Okay, now I feel better about my sandwich car.
But this actually connects to our topic, right? Jobs are a big part of life.
Absolutely. And when you learn English, one of the most common questions people ask is, what do you do?
Yes, that question comes up in almost every conversation. At parties, on the bus, meeting new friends, even at the dentist.
Yep. The dentist is like, so, what do you do for work? While your mouth is open and full of tools.
And you're like, work.
It's the worst timing, but it shows how common the question is.
So today, we're going to talk about how to answer it in simple, clear English.
And also how to talk about your job in a natural way, like how Americans actually speak.
Not too formal, not too robotic.
Right, we'll keep it friendly, easy.
Let's begin with the most basic question. What do you do?
This question means, what is your job? What work do you do? What is your profession?
And here's something important. Most American adults answer this question many times in their life. So the answers usually sound relaxed, simple, and short.
For example, I usually say, I work in education, or I teach English.
And I usually say, I'm a writer, or I create English content online.
See? Super simple. And you can do the same structure for almost any job.
Let's give learners a few easy sentence patterns, but we'll keep explaining inside the conversation so it feels natural.
Good idea.
So the first pattern is, I am a job title.
Like, I am a nurse. I am a driver. I am a cook. I am a student.
Yes, super simple. And if your job doesn't have a specific title, you can use the next pattern. I work in the field or industry.
Like, I work in finance. I work in healthcare. I work in construction. I work in tech.
Exactly. Or you can say, I work at the company name.
I work at Amazon. I work at a hospital. I work at a restaurant.
Nice. Very clear. You know, when I first started working, I didn't know how to talk about my job at all.
Really?
Yeah, I was 19, working in a little cafe, and someone asked me, "So, what do you do?" And I said, "I do things."
I do things? What things?
I know, it sounded so strange. I meant like, I make coffee, I take orders, I clean tables. I do many things. But the way I said it, terrible.
Oh man. Well, to be fair, that job did include many things.
True, but I learned how to say it better. I started saying, I work at a cafe. I make coffee and help customers. Nice and simple.
Perfect. And honestly, that's all people want. A small, clear answer. Okay, so after someone asks, what do you do? The next common question is, what do you do at your job? Or what are your responsibilities?
Yeah, people want to know what your day looks like. And this part can be scary for English learners because you need vocabulary.
But it doesn't have to be fancy. You can answer with very basic verbs.
Like, I help customers. I write emails. I make food. I teach students. I fix machines.
Yes, basic verbs are perfect.
You don't need to say, I collaborate cross-functionally with various teams. No.
Please don't say that. Even native speakers hate that sentence.
Exactly. Real people speak simply.
You know, when I got my first real job interview, I practiced talking about my responsibilities.
Aw, that's cute. How did you practice?
I stood in front of a mirror for like 25 minutes talking to myself, saying things like, I help students learn. I plan lessons. I check homework.
That's actually smart. Mirror practice works.
Yeah, but my roommate walked by and thought I was giving a speech to my shampoo bottles.
That is beautiful. Motivational shampoo talk.
Believe in yourself, Pantene. They both laugh.
But seriously, talking about your job is something you can learn step by step, just like any part of English.
And it's okay if you feel nervous. Everyone feels nervous sometimes.
Yep. Even native speakers mess up their words.
Like me yesterday. I tried to say, I teach English online. But I was tired and I said, I eat English online.
That's very different.
I know. The person looked confused like, sir, are you okay?
See, we all make mistakes, and it's fine.
Another thing people often ask is, do you like your job?
Oh, yes, people love asking that.
And you can answer simply, I like it. I love it. It's okay. It's not bad. It's a little stressful. It's hard, but I enjoy it.
And if you want to say something more detailed, you can add reasons like, I like my job because I work with nice people. Or, I like my job because it's creative.
And if you don't like your job,
Be honest, but polite.
exactly. You can say, it's a bit stressful, or it's not my dream job, or it's okay for now.
Americans say for now a lot. It means the job is temporary.
Yeah, saying it's okay for now is a very American way of telling someone, I don't love this job, but I'm surviving.
Yes, it's like a polite way of saying, I want something better, but I'm not there yet.
And that's totally normal. A lot of people in the US change jobs many times in their life.
Oh, yeah, it's very common. People might work at 5, 10, even 15 different jobs over the years.
So if you're learning English and you're not sure how to describe your job, don't worry. Most Americans change jobs so often that they also have to explain their work all the time.
Another thing people sometimes ask is, what's your schedule like?
Yes, that's a big one, especially in the US, because everyone has a different schedule. Some people work mornings, some work nights, some work weekends.
Or some people work all the time.
Yes. So how can learners answer this?
With simple sentences. Like, I work Monday to Friday. I work from 9 to 5. I work at night. I work on weekends. I have a flexible schedule.
Ooh, flexible schedule. That's a useful phrase.
Yeah, it means you can choose your hours. You don't have a strict starting or ending time.
For example, I have a flexible schedule. Sometimes I work early, sometimes I sleep in a little, sometimes I work late at night.
Same here. But when I worked at the cafe, I didn't have a flexible schedule at all. They told me exactly when to come in. 6 a.m. Very early.
6. I could never.
I know. I'm not a morning person. So every morning I walked into work like a zombie, just dragging my body through the door.
But you survived.
Barely.
Another common question is, where do you work?
And the answer can be super simple. I work at a school. I work in an office. I work at home. I work in a store.
Or if you're between jobs, you can say, I'm looking for work. Or I'm between jobs right now.
Yes. Between jobs is a polite, friendly way of saying you don't have a job right now.
And it sounds very normal in the US. Lots of people say it.
Something else that's important, especially in America, is workplace culture.
Oh, yeah. Every office has its own personality.
You can describe your workplace using simple adjectives. It's busy. It's quiet. It's friendly. It's stressful. It's relaxed.
And you can add more details if you want. I work with a small team. I work with many people. I work with customers. I work alone most of the time.
I remember one job where I worked alone almost the entire day.
Oh, I remember that job. You told me you used to talk to yourself just to feel less lonely?
Yes. I'd be like, so Nora, how's your day going? And then I would answer myself. It was interesting.
You became your own coworker.
Exactly. And honestly, best coworker ever. Never complained.
True. Speaking of coworkers, people also ask, what are your coworkers like?
Yes. And you can answer with simple words. They're nice. They're helpful. They're funny. They're quiet. They're friendly. They're hardworking.
Or if your coworkers are challenging, you can be polite but honest. They're a bit difficult. They're sometimes negative. We don't always agree.
Oh, yeah. I've had some coworkers like that.
Same. Everyone has had at least one coworker who talks too much or complains too much or eats very smelly food at lunch.
Yes. I had a coworker who always microwaved fish in the break room. The whole office smelled like ocean sadness.
Ocean sadness. That is the perfect description.
I know. It was so bad. People used to hide when he walked in with his lunch.
Another common question is, why did you choose this job?
And learners can answer simply, I like helping people. I enjoy creative work. I needed a job quickly. It's close to my home. It's a good opportunity. I studied this in school.
Yep. Your answer doesn't need to be deep or dramatic. Just honest.
When I first became a writer, people kept asking me, why writing?
What did you say?
I said, because I love stories and I want to tell them. Simple.
I like that. And true.
Another thing people sometimes ask is your job difficult?
And again, simple answers work best. It's easy. It's not too hard. It's challenging sometimes. It's stressful during busy days. It's difficult, but I'm learning.
I'm learning is a great phrase. It makes you sound positive and open.
Exactly. Americans appreciate that attitude.
Okay, Nathan, tell them the story about the time you accidentally sent the wrong email.
No. That story still hurts my soul.
Tell it. It's good for English learners. And it's funny.
Okay, fine. So, a long time ago, I was sending an email to a coworker named Mark.
Yes.
And at the same time, I was texting my friend about pizza.
Oh no. So instead of typing, "Hi Mark, here's the document you requested,"
I accidentally wrote, "Hi, Mark, do you want pizza later?"
No.
And I didn't notice. I just hit send.
What did Mark say?
He replied, "Hi, Nathan. Thank you for the offer, but I already had lunch."
That is iconic.
I wanted to disappear, evaporate into the air, just poof, gone.
And that, my friends, is why double checking your work emails is very important.
You know, talking about all of this makes me think about something deeper. Your job is a big part of your life, but it's not your whole life.
Yes, your job doesn't define your worth.
Exactly. You are more than your job title.
And if you don't have your dream job yet, that's okay. Most people don't start with their dream job.
Yeah, they grow into it, step by step, year by year.
And talking about your job in English is just one skill that will help you on that journey.
So, like we were saying, your job is part of your life, but it's not everything. And honestly, the way you talk about your job can tell people a lot about how you feel about it.
Yes, you can say the same sentence in different ways, and it gives a different feeling. For example,
I'm a teacher.
I'm a teacher.
I'm a teacher.
Yes, tone matters.
And people often add little comments like, "It keeps me busy," or "It's never boring," or "It pays the bills."
It pays the bills is such a classic American phrase.
Oh, yeah. It basically means it's not my favorite job, but it gives me money to live.
Exactly. It's polite, honest, and a little bit funny. Okay, now let's move into something many people experience, changing jobs.
Yes, and Americans love talking about changing jobs. It's like a national hobby.
It's true. A lot of people in the US switch jobs to grow or to find something better.
So how can learners talk about it?
Simple phrases like, "I'm looking for a new job," "I want to change careers," "I'm thinking about trying something different," "I'm applying for new positions."
Applying for new positions is very good. It means you're sending your resume and trying to get interviews.
And you can also explain why you want to change. "I want a better schedule." "I want a higher salary." "I need something less stressful." "I want to learn new skills."
Yes, those are natural, real reasons.
I remember when I left my cafe job, I practiced telling people, "I'm leaving the cafe because I want to work in writing."
Ooh, yeah, I remember that. You were so nervous.
I was terrified. My voice was shaking every time I said it, but people were actually very supportive.
They were proud of you.
Yeah, and sometimes when you talk about your goals out loud, they feel more real.
Another useful thing is knowing how to talk about promotions.
Yes. People might ask, "Did you get promoted?" Or, "What position do you have now?"
And you can answer, "Yes, I got promoted. I moved to a new position. I have more responsibilities now. I supervise a team."
Or if you didn't get the promotion, you can say, "I'm still in the same position," or "I'm hoping for promotion soon."
Americans talk a lot about promotions because work is a big part of culture here.
Yeah. People like feeling that they're growing. Now, let's talk about something real. Sometimes your job is not great,
Yes, we've all been there.
but we still need polite ways to describe it. Like, "It's a little stressful," "It's not my favorite," "It's difficult sometimes," "It's not a good fit for me."
Not a good fit. That's a very American phrase, too. It means the job doesn't match your skills or personality.
And it sounds so polite. It's like saying, "This job and I are not meant to be."
It's not you, job. It's me.
A classic breakup line.
Okay, Nora, do you want to tell them about the worst job you ever had?
Yes. Let me emotionally prepare myself. Okay. So, my worst job ever was a job I had in college.
Oh, yes, the mystery job.
I worked in a warehouse, packing boxes for 8 hours every day.
I remember. You said you walked like a robot after work.
I did. My back hurt, my feet hurt, my soul hurt.
Oh, no.
And the manager was, how do I say this nicely? Not very friendly.
That's polite.
Every time I made a mistake, he would stand behind me and say, you need to be faster. And I wanted to say, I need to be free.
Oh, my gosh.
But you know what? Even that job taught me something. It taught me what I didn't want. And that helped me choose better jobs later.
Yes, even bad jobs can teach you.
Now let's move to something more positive. Dream jobs.
Ooh, yes. People love asking, what's your dream job?
And learners can use simple answers like, my dream job is to be a teacher. My dream job is to open my own business. My dream job is to be a doctor. My dream job is to work in technology.
Or you can use, I want to, verb.
Yeah, I want to help people. I want to design buildings. I want to create art. I want to travel for work.
My dream job when I was a kid was to be a pilot.
A pilot? Oh, baby Nathan, flying a little plane.
Yes, I thought it sounded cool. But then I learned I get motion sickness, and I realized maybe not.
Yeah, you would have been a very green pilot.
True.
Something else that can help learners feel natural is using small workplace jokes.
Yes, Americans love little job jokes like, almost Friday. Profi is my coworker. I'm trying my best, but my brain is still asleep.
Oh, yeah. And a classic, living the dream, which usually means the opposite.
Exactly. If someone says it seriously, it means they love their job. But if someone says it like, yep, living the dream, it means they're tired.
I love that one.
I want to say something important, though. No matter what job you have, you can speak about it with pride.
Yes, all jobs matter. Every job helps someone.
You don't need a fancy job to speak confidently.
If you're a cleaner, a driver, a cook, a parent, a helper, your work is valuable.
And you can talk about it with confidence. Simple English, clear sentences, your head held high.
Yes, because you are doing something important for yourself, your family, your community.